Hi everyone, this is Admin Josh from Pageant Empress, and I have a special guest with me. She is the National Director of Miss Universe Japan, Hiroko Mima. Hello, Hiroko, how are you?
Hello, how are you? Good, good. Thank you very much for your time.
No, thank you for accepting my request. And first, for you in Florida, USA. So, how is the weather in Florida?
Last night, we had really crazy rain, like in thunder. Like it's kind of like tropical weather here.
Right.
It's the really humid, but it's we used to it because
Uh,
Asia, Thailand, and
yes.
Philippines, we used to the all the humidity, so it's beautiful.
You have joined Miss Universe before in 2008. Did you always wanted to join beauty pageants back in 2008?
To be honest, not really, because in Japan it's not like Thailand and Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
Indonesia. It's very 2008. It was less funds, but
Right.
it's getting bigger because we had a 2006 Chibana Clara, the Clara Chibana, 2007 Ria Mori, and of course we had Ines Liglong as a national director. So like 2008, when I compete the Miss Universe, fans in Japan are getting bigger. Rio won Miss
Right.
Universe.
Yes.
When I saw the Ines on the TV, I was like, okay, I need to meet this lady. I need to learn so many things from her, and that was my passion about like passion. So it's not about like getting the crown or like
Right.
winning Miss Universe that time, but
Mhm.
I just want to meet Ines. She did give me, but she's giving like so many opportunity to so many women, especially
Mhm.
in Japan, that like we will never had the opportunity when we are growing up. That was the entry, like my entry for Miss Universe. When I compete, we didn't have social media. We couldn't do something like this.
Right.
So it's so difficult for us to, learn about Miss Universe. But Ines teach me all the, knowledge. And then I start feeling like, okay, you know what? I really want to win Miss Universe. I really
Uh,
want to be next, Rio. And, uh, and that's how I, became super into this industry.
I watched your national pageant of Miss Universe Japan 2008. I remember you had like a very asymmetrical hairstyle. Do you still remember it? Like it was
Yes,
like
of course.
a very edgy hairstyle. Did you
Yeah.
want to cut it yourself, or was it like advice to you to do that hairstyle?
When I met Ines, when I was
Uh,
competing in Universe, I couldn't speak any word of English, zero English.
really?
Yeah. So when Ines was suggesting me maybe, but I couldn't understand. So one day, Ines asked me like, "Okay, Hiroko, like let's go to my house." I little bit understand, and then so I follow her. When I arrived in her house, it was a chair and then plastic bag on the floor, and Ines like sit here, and I sat there. No
Uh-huh.
mirror, nothing. It's her house. It's not the hair salon or anything.
Wow. Uh-huh.
And Ines made the design for my hair, but who gonna cut it is her sister. So they start talking French. It's no idea what they're saying.
Oh wow.
I sat there, they start like, talking French and they just like just cut and finish. And after everything is finished, they
Uh-huh.
put them in front of me. I'm like, whoa.
Because you did not know what she was going to cut the hairstyle
It's
on you.
very surprised. I could feel that, of course, my bang was like,
Right. Uh-huh.
little bit short. I didn't know that I had here, like the really like edge going
Yep.
up. I was surprised, but a good surprise because I knew I needed something to do with my hair.
Hmm.
Um, because I was not strongest contestant in my year. There are so many girls are super strong, could speak English,
Right.
walk, has
Uh-huh.
body, so, and they work for their life to be a Miss Universe Japan because they are model.
Hmm.
But for me, I start, practicing with Ines for like only 2, 3 months, like four
Oh
months.
wow.
So of course, I feel like I need something that is pushing me to be like,
Uh-huh.
more, recognized on the stage. And I was super happy that she cut my hair. If she didn't,
Right. Uh-huh.
I don't think I didn't be a Miss Universe Japan.
I must say that hairstyle was so famous because I remember because Rio won Miss Universe 2007. So everyone, international fans' eyes was in Miss Universe Japan. So you, her successor, and you had a very interesting hairstyle. So we all thought, did she like purposely cut her hair, or like how did that happen? So thank you so much for explaining the story behind it. Miss Universe, which happened in Vietnam, right? 2008,
Mhm.
Vietnam. So did you have any pressure because you were the successor of a Miss Universe winner, Rio? So how did it feel to compete and to live up to her name?
I didn't feel any pressure because I think just winning Miss Universe Japan is
Mhm.
my life is changed. Ines and Ines' team said that is only I could follow. If she say this, I could follow because
Right.
I don't have any knowledge, nothing. People always compare you and Rio for sure, but don't worry because you and Rio are too different. Because Rio had everything. She's super beautiful, speak English, and her body is amazing. She can perform. So if I start compare with her, I'm not gonna have any confidence to perform at Miss Universe. Just like the girl that never go to overseas and can't speak English and never wear high heel or makeup until she met with Ines. And then that person was actually at Miss Universe with so many beautiful ladies and smart, intelligent ladies and spent
Right.
time for 1 month. And that experience I just need to enjoy.
You have met Rio in person. So did she give you any advice or suggestions to improve for Miss Universe?
She's so down to us, super down to us.
Uh-huh.
So she of course she will give us all the advice or everything. She just have fun. Girls, you are so beautiful, all beautiful. Just enjoy the moment. It's a great experience for your in your life, and just enjoy. That is her biggest message because I think that's what she did. That's what I did, and she won Miss Universe. She won't do like okay girls, like let's do the walking lesson and then the makeup, and no, she won't do that because she's super nice and down to us.
I'm really happy that I'm getting all the exclusive, news information about you and like your experience in Miss Universe. Now, I want to take you to the next job or the next part of your life, which is you are the national director for Miss Universe Japan organization. So, can you
Yeah.
please talk about how did that happen?
When I met Ines, my life goal was I want to be like her. So that is like immediately when I met Ines, I had a training with Ines, like when I was finalist. She said that please write your vision in 5 years and 10 years. So I wrote 5 years. I'm working for you to understand her vision. And 10 years, I will be the national director because Ines will retire in 10 years. So
Right.
I will be the next national director. That's I wrote. And then that's exactly I did. When I finished Miss Universe Japan, I start internship for her. All the knowledge what she had, like it's not about like a fashion or like looks. It's more like business side and everything. 10 years, exact 10 years, I got the license.
So how does it feel
That
to
was
be on the other side? Because before you were a finalist, right? Like you said, you're Miss Japan. So you competed at the Miss Universe pageant. Now you are working behind as a national director. So how different is it to be a national director and being a beauty queen?
maybe like some directors a little bit different because I do the competition like Japan like local competition too. So I trained the Miss Universe Japan finalist and semi-finalist. That is the most hard part because I need to be equal to 40 girls. Honestly, Aisha was so gorgeous in 2019 and 2020, but she didn't win 2019. I give everybody's good opportunity, but obviously like you will see that someone that picture that she gonna compete at Miss Universe, and Aisha was one of them. But because I give the equal opportunity, my team give them an equal opportunity. That's why Ako won. 2020 again, same things. And that is most hard time. And then the most tough day is that when I know who's the finalist.
I cannot imagine because I'm neither a beauty queen or a national director. So you have done such an amazing job from becoming a Miss Japan to now one of the most toughest job of becoming a national director. It is not an easy job. I remember back in 2015, there was a huge controversy because it was the first time ever Japan sent a mixed race girl to the Miss Universe beauty pageant, and she did such an amazing job. She placed in top 10. So I have a lot of high expectation from Aisha this year too. So how are you helping Aisha to prepare for Miss Universe 2020?
Good training in Japan, focus on her speech because she has amazing story to tell to the world, and we just need to brush it up, and we just focus on the speech. Then I sent her to the team in Houston. They help her hair because her hair is mixed Japanese and Ghanaian, so not so many hairstylists can do that. Her hair and the makeup in Houston, and I had the amazing stylist in Miami. One of my friends, she is like unbelievable. Her clothes like styling. So I call her like her name is Claudia, and Claudia, like, I call her, and Claudia is Miss Universe gonna be in Miami. Is it possible to help my girl because she's gorgeous, but we need a stylist, like top stylist in the world. And Claudia is like, okay, help. So she called one of her designer in Venezuela to prepare her last final evening gown, and then we did all the preparation for. So Aisha had, and also we brought few wardrobe from Japan. My friend helped me. So Aisha has the top team this year.
Great, that's great. I did see her picture in Houston. That I think they did like a photo shoot, right? Her and I believe Miss Indonesia from, and Aisha looked absolutely beautiful. I think you did a really good job of bringing her to Texas because they really know how to work with like her type of hair texture, which is so different to like an Asian hairstyle. Can we get a little bit of a sneak peek of what will be her national costume? Because Japan is known for rich culture, and Japan has won a lot of best national costume in Miss Universe.
Very simple, but she gonna perform something.
Okay.
It's not gonna be like super like fancy things. It's very simple, but this is the only one time that we could do.
Right.
This year we can do only this. Basically, like, I don't know, because kimono we can do every year, but this one only this year.
How did Ines become a part of the Miss Universe Japan organization? Because I know she has been training a lot of the previous Miss Japans, Miss Universe. So do you know like how she became part of the organization?
I think Ines used to work for IMG models, and I think that Donald Trump offered her the position in Japan because Japan really need help for Miss Universe, the branding. So I think that is how it became.
Oh, that's amazing. Because I must say she's such a fantastic woman. I'm sure a lot of young people do not know who she is. That's the reason I was asking the question, because she has helped so many Japanese women, and Japan placed in like what, top 5, right? For many years, top 5, top 10, like
Ines Ligron.
yes. She's originally from France. She's French woman, but she has been working in Japan, and I feel like she's done such an amazing job for the Japanese beauty pageant industry.
You know what? I was talking with her yesterday, Ines, because she's like my mother, second mother. Right. So I have a birth mother and then the raised mother, which is Ines. And she's so worried about me every day. Aisha on the phone, and Ines was like, "Okay, I'm finally meeting like my granddaughter because I'm and Aisha is my daughter." So.
Right. You talk mostly about like the looks department, like how to style. So how about the question answer or like other department? Because IMG is mostly about like speaking or the communication skills. So
we did everything in Japan, all the speech, Q&A, final question, everything we did in Japan every day. And in here, she had a call with my team in Japan. After we finished all the wardrobe, everything, we go to the hotel and we are on the phone with my team, and she did the Q&A and the interview and everything. So she's still doing that, but
that's good.
Since October, almost every day she's doing the interview lesson. So I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Because as you know, like especially under the IMG era of Miss Universe, it's so heavily based on how you speak and the communication skills. So I'm really happy to hear that she has been working on a question and answer. In Japan, beauty pageants are not that famous or not that popular, right? So how can you, as a national director, make Miss Universe beauty pageant in general more popular in Japan?
For me, of course, beauty pageant is important for me, and doing the swimsuits evening, everything important. I want to give the platform, Miss Universe Japan platform opportunity to young generation people to use that to raise their voice. I think if I can finalize that the platform and you give the girls, I think that is the time that Miss Universe Japan gonna rebrand and gonna be popular in Japan, I think.
The Western world, like in the US or in Europe, people still think like Japan, just one look. There's only like certain type of girl who could be like a Japanese beauty. But I feel that because of like Aisha, they're changing the notion of like a beauty in Japan, and I'm really happy to see a modern type of beauty being represented in the Miss Universe stage. How was the preparation for Miss Universe 2008? So that's back in like 16 years ago when you competed Miss Universe.
I think the most important preparation, I mean, like a training that Ines could give me, her house in France,
Right.
and we training there for 10 days, maybe 10 days, a little bit more, because I was, it's in the good way, but
Mhm.
in the bad way, but I was too Japanese,
Uh,
shy, and uh, and being a shy, but that is showing our respect to people. We listen, we are great listener, but we don't like raise our voice, like no,
right.
we don't know our
Uh,
opinion. Great culture, but
uh,
doesn't work for Miss Universe.
mhm,
So Ines like, okay, Hiroko, keep it that because that is what you need as a Japanese. But
mhm.
going forward, going to Miss Universe, we need to train something. So she took me to France. I never live in outside of Japan, so I
Right.
don't know what it's like. And she teach me like how to say, enjoy the moment. I think that changed me a lot, give me a confidence, memory that I have.
Another question asked by one of my followers is that you have competed in Miss Universe 2008, and now in 2021 you still look the same. So can you please share your beauty secrets, your skincare routine?
Very much. Maybe I should buy something for the, the fans. No, you know what? I lost the weight. You guys could see. I was a little bit, chubby, like round in the time. So I don't know why, but I start losing the weight. Do the exercise. I eat
Uh-huh.
quite well. What you eat is most important. It's not about the makeup. It's not about what you're gonna put. It's
Mhm,
about what you eat. And the exercise, you don't need to do the much exercise if you are not beauty pageant. Like you're not gonna compete.
mhm,
The girls they need to do exercise. Like us, we do the exercise what we like. It's just like
right.
letting out all the stress. That is what is all about exercise. And I think I have a great job which I love. And also the working with young girls, that is keeping me motivation. I'm like, oh my god, I have to put the makeup. I have to do the hair nicely. I have to put nice clothes. And I need to be always giving the great energy to the girls because if I'm
Yeah.
always like, tired,
Mhm.
grumpy, stressed out, they're not gonna be happy with that.
What message would you like to give to young girls who are interested in becoming the next Miss Universe Japan? But like you said, because of the Japanese cultures, they're a little bit more shy and a little bit hesitant to go for beauty pageants. So, what message would you like to give to young Japanese girls?
The be yourself and be unique and love yourself because they always compare with others with social media. In Japan, our culture is if you are not doing same as others, that's bad. So if you are doing great compared
Mhm.
to others, that's not nice too. But the down, that's not nice too. It's
The same
the
level.
the same level, like the equal, which is great. That's like our culture is very like civilized and like safe. That we think Japanese think that having the uniqueness are bad things. Don't
Mhm.
feel like I'm too tall compared to others or like I'm too short compared to others. No, you too tall or you too short. That's why great. Your voice is too loud. That's why it's great for you. Like all the small things, but if they're gonna compare with others, then like find something that you're different with others and feel that is amazing thing. Because I don't want all the same people.
I like what you just said. I feel like that is very important, especially like you said, because of the culture and also the way the Japanese people are. They're a little bit more reserved and a little bit more shy. So I think it's good to stand out and be
Yeah.
themselves. I think that is a really good. Do you think speaking English is an advantage to win Miss Universe pageant?
Definitely advantage, but it's not must have. Even me, it was hard for me because every day we live in the day with Miss Universe, days, English or Spanish. These two languages are very important in the pageant, like Miss Universe pageant, and definitely advantage. But look, like 2018 Miss Vietnam, she couldn't speak English, but she did amazing job. Doesn't have to be speaking English, but the girls, the ladies will feel that if they can't speak English, it's a little bit difficult to understand
Communicate.
others.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. But like Miss Vietnam, me, I couldn't.
Kurara, yes. Her name is a little bit difficult to pronounce, but for me, she was one of my favorite to win the Miss Universe crown that year, and she became the first runner-up. So have you met her? And if you
Oh,
have, how was the experience?
she is very intelligent,
Oh,
super smart. Um, and actually, she's the one that she give us a huge training
right.
more than Leo because Leo was living in New York.
Mhm.
So Clara is more like big sister to us. That she's at office. She's really famous in Japan. So she's super busy. But when she's office, she always say hello to us, and she giving us the speech lesson and the walking lesson.
Mhm.
She helped us a lot. Even she's very busy and famous, but yeah, and
That's
she's
amazing.
very.
Yes. I loved her. Like I said, I was such a big fan of her, and I thought she was going to win until, Puerto Rico won. So I was really happy to see Rio won the next year because, Japan was first runner-up, and I feel like it was about time that Japan won the second Miss Universe crown. So my last question to you is, how confident are you for Japan to win the third Miss Universe crown with Aisha?
I'm super confident about it because she had the best training. She had quality already. We just need to brush it up a little bit. She's super focused and smart, intelligent. She has great story to tell. Like
Mhm.
you said, it's now Miss Universe is all about the interview. Preliminary interview well, you're not gonna make it even you're beautiful and then has best clothes. And we did that. We did a training. And I think, and also Aisha could, Miss Japan could speak English. I just spoke with her too. Like she just texted me, like she just checked in, and she told me that who's her, roommate. She's super excited.
Very much looking forward to seeing Miss Japan, and hopefully she'll bring the third Miss Universe crown back home to Japan because it has been what, like, a lot of years since the last
Mhm.
second Japanese woman won the pageant. So in the end, do you have any messages that you would like to give to your supporters, your well wishers? Please do now.
Thank you very much for watching, and I'm very happy that we had a time to talk, and I could give the message that what I'm doing and what Miss Japan's doing. And is please support Miss Universe Japan Aisha Tochigi. She's amazing girl and she works super hard and now she checked in and she's ready to go.
Where can we find you and Aisha or the Miss Universe Japan organization on social media?
Please find us at Miss Universe Japan. And also you can find me at Hiroko Mima. And final is please find Aisha at Aisha Tochigi.
Yes, and make sure to follow her and the Miss Universe Japan organization as well as Aisha on social media to support Japan towards the third Miss Universe crown for Japan. Thank you once again for doing this
Thank
interview with me.
you
I
very
had such
much.
a good time.
I 1分か
And I think in Japanese it's arigato
ありがとう。
gozaimasu. Thank you once again for watching this video, guys. I had such a lovely time. Support Japan, and yeah, I'm excited. We have less than 2 weeks until the final night of Miss Universe. So take care. I'm going to say good night from Bangkok.